Hello everyone, and welcome back to another plan with me. So, for this week, I am using the SPC Leopard kit, and I am really excited for this one because this is one of my all time favorite kits ever. I am pairing it with some Olive & Co. Character and doodle stickers, which are also leopard print, so they matched really perfect to this kit. But yeah, as I said, I'm really excited for the spread because this is just me in a kit, guys. I mean, all the leopard print, you do have some accessories like the perfume bottle. This is a perfume that I own. We have the AirPods. I always wear my AirPods, and they are my absolute fave. We have the cloud with the washi, the Simply Gilded washi. I think this kit is just stunning, and I was really excited to use it. So actually, sometimes when I have a kit that is my absolute favorite, I get a little bit nervous about making the spread, guys, because I just want it to be as perfect as possible. And yeah, that can be a little nerve-wracking, I would say, just because of the pressure that you put on yourself because you really want it to be a special spread. And that is actually what happened to me this week. But overall, now that I'm looking at this spread, I think it turned out gorgeous, and I'm really happy with it. And also that girl in the top, like, that was the whole reason why I bought this kit. I think this girl is absolutely stunning. So yeah, guys, the only thing is that they have a little cat in there. The cat's drawing. That is not my fave because I'm more of a dog person, but I do think that the cat is really pretty. So that's the only thing that's not me about this kit. Overall, it's all me, I would say. But I was having a really tough time deciding on the full boxes because there were so many pretty full boxes that I wanted to use. And I actually cut a lot of it out and put like the little sticky notes on because I think I was seriously about 5 minutes debating on what to do with the full boxes. And I just couldn't figure it out because most of the times I just use one or two full boxes in my sidebar and not more. But there were so many full boxes that I wanted to use with this kit that I changed my sidebar up for this one. But yeah, this was the first time that I actually put the sticky notes down, and it really helped me out because I just couldn't figure out with what box where to put, guys. I just had no clue. So this really helped me, and I'm thinking I'm maybe gonna do this again when I have a SPC kit because all these full boxes, guys, they are stunning. Also the flat lace, they are really pretty. So yeah, as I said, I'm actually changing up my sidebar for this spread, and I'm not using any habit trackers. I did want to put my dinner in the sidebar because I just always really like to see what I ate all those weeks. Just to catch up on what I ate and to see what I ate every day because I think that's really important, and yeah, to make sure that I don't eat unhealthy food like every day. So the only thing that I put out was the habit trackers. I mean, I don't really use them anyway. I do always just like to track my spendings and my Instagram posts. But yeah, I'm gonna write it down just in my other planner. There's just like my writing planner where I put everything down that I did that week. So maybe this is gonna be my new sidebar. I'm not really sure. But I do really like how this turned out. I am using also some Simply Gilded foil washi, the bow washies, on the sidebar and on the bottom washi. Just as always, I think. I think you can always see it in my spreads that I use those. And I am pairing it with some gold foil, which I think is perfect for this kit. I think it would also have looked really good with silver or rose gold. But yeah, gold is still my all-time fave, so therefore I had to use gold this week. But yeah, how is everyone doing? I think almost everywhere is going cray again, like especially here in the Netherlands. It is going hardcore, and I don't really know what to say about it because, yeah, we all know, guys, it is going bad, I think, almost everywhere. So stay strong, guys. Please stay strong. I know it's difficult, but eventually we will make it through. So, yeah, stay strong. That's all I have to say about that. So this week was actually, I think, the most boring week that happened to me so far during all these plan with me's that I made. It was quite a boring week. Yeah, not really much happened. My parents did left for a little holiday, a little vacation, a little trip away, just in the country, because they did not make the decision to go outside the country, which I think was a really good decision because of everything that has been going on. But yeah, they went on a little trip away for the week, and I am actually still living with my parents. My sister actually moved house about 2 years ago, so she's not living with us, but she did went also with them and with the dogs. They also took the dogs, so for that reason I was all by myself. And probably a lot of people out there would really like that, but I'm not the biggest hero, guys. Like, I really don't like being alone. And I mean, I live in a house which is made for 4 or 5 people. So living there all by yourself is not my favorite, guys. It is really not my favorite. So this was quite a rough week. And also, I'm going to be honest, I'm not the best cook. I mean, not the best cook. I just don't cook at all. I really, really don't like cooking. And I know that is so stupid of me, but at this moment I just really don't like cooking. I mean, when I'm working, I am home about 8 o'clock, and then I just don't feel like cooking anymore. And yeah, cooking, it's just not my thing. So therefore, I ordered a lot of food this week, which wasn't good at all. And I really started noticing that I ate a lot of bad food this week. And yeah, I really started noticing about my energy and my health that it just wasn't really good. So the week that I'm filming this voiceover, I decided to change everything up and be a healthy ass girl again, because this week was cray, guys. It really, really was. But yeah, I mean, we cannot be good at everything, right? And cooking is just not my thing. But I really hope that when I'm getting a little bit older, that I might get a little better at it. I really, really hope so, because this is not the way to go, guys. This is really not the way to go. And how do you guys feel about cooking? Is it something that you like to do? Is it something that you absolutely hate to do, just like me? And yeah, I would really like to know. Maybe some good short recipes or something. I would love to know for the next time, because this is definitely not going to be the last time that I'm going to be all by myself again. So yeah, I really hope you guys are not screaming at me right now, because I totally put that full box upside down, and I am going to notice it in a little while. But I don't know where my head was with this plan with me, but it was definitely not on my shoulders, because how can you put a full box down upside down? Like, I'm really sorry, but I'm going to fix my mistake, guys. But yeah, I did, as I said, I had some really, really bad nightmares, and they were actually about me being alone. And actually, the first one was of me laying in bed and downstairs, and it was really crazy because both of the nightmares, I really remember them. Like, that is also something that doesn't happen that often to me, but I still, as of today, I remember them entirely. And but they were both not in my house. They were in a different house. And the first one was actually, they were kind of the same, but both of the dreams, there was someone standing downstairs and they were making a lot of noise. And I was so afraid, guys. I was so afraid. And I didn't know what was going on. But obviously, I did have to look. And I went downstairs. And there was actually standing like the most creepiest clown ever. And I have no idea where this dream, where did this came from. Like, I'm not even afraid of clowns, but obviously now I bloody am, because this was terrifying. There was just a creepy clown standing in a living room that wasn't even my house, and was making a lot of noises. But obviously I woke up and it was just a dream. But the second one was actually one that I was staying at a friend's house, but I was laying in bed all by myself. And I heard some creepy ass noises again. And I started looking for the noise, where it actually came from. I didn't know. And I went looking and looking, and I looked out of the window, and then I saw my parents actually standing in the garden beside us. And in our garden, there were standing like these really, really scary white makeup creature with like a crusty, bloody mouth. And it just looked at me, and oh my God, it was so terrifying. And it's so crazy that I still completely remember the face of that creature. So yeah, guys, those were my crazy dreams. And when I'm filming this voiceover, they are luckily back home, so no more nightmares for me. I'm gonna be totally fine. But has this ever happened to you guys? Do you have nightmares often? I really don't, and I don't really know why I dreamed about it. It was really strange. But yeah, I'm really happy that I don't have these that often, because I really don't want to experience this anymore. It was not fun, guys. But okay, let's start with the day by day. So, as I said, it was quite a easygoing week. So, on Monday, I did started with going to the gym. And I think I went to the gym like once this week. Yeah, I only worked out once. Oh, that was really bad of me. But yeah, I will be better at that definitely again. So I did went to the gym, and I'm using this little olive sticker that just went live in the shop from my shop, Olive & Co. And this is just working out Olive. And she's wearing a little sports bra, and she's looking absolutely adorable. And then after that, I did had to make a post of his run. And I didn't really know what to use with that. So I just used a sticker from the kit, which was some decoration, which I think is really pretty. And I did have my physio appointment again. So I did went to the physio after, and I'm using this White Deer stationary heart. No, bow. I'm sorry. And I am going to tell it again, guys. All the scripts that you see, all the foil that you see, I always make that myself. So unfortunately, you can't get the scripts anywhere else. So I'm really sorry about that. But I do want to say that every time, because, yeah, maybe you guys will have some questions about that. And now you know that I make everything myself. But after my physio appointment, I did have to do some groceries. And I'm using a foiled icon. And that is actually from Harriet Wright Designs. So I do use some foiled icons every now and then, and most of them are either from Harriet Wright Designs or from Magic Prints Co. But yeah, later that day I watched some more Lucifer, and I think I actually finished Lucifer the week after this one. So I'm done now at this moment, and I miss it already. I really, really like Lucifer. If you've watched my Plan With Me's before, you know, guys, like I really, really like Lucifer. But after watching Lucifer, I did watch a movie, and I actually watched The Notebook, and it is still one of my favorite movies ever. I think I've watched it, yeah, let me be honest, I think like 7 times already. And it's still one of my favorites. I mean, Ryan Gosling, come on, guys, come on. Like, yes. So that is what I did that evening. And then on Tuesday, I did slept in a little bit. So I'm using this Olive & Co. Leopard sleeping in olive from my shop. And then I worked some more on the shop that day. And I used another Olive & Co. Leopard sticker from my shop. And then later that day, I did filmed and I edited my video. And I'm going to be using this cloud sticker, which is also from the Leopard collection of my shop. So I did use a lot of the Leopard collection from my shop, but it just matched perfectly. So that's great, right? And I'm not really sure if I'm going to be using this way more often if there's not any Leopard in the kit. But I think it's stunning, guys. So later that day, I did went to go to the grocery store because I had to do like a big grocery run, because obviously I was all by myself. So that is what I did later that day. And then I did spend the night with my best friend. She actually came over, and we had a really fun night together. And for the groceries, I actually used this munchkin no, it was not a munchkin. It was an emoji from the Coffee Monsters & Co. And I really wish she would came out with like a whole sheet of these, because on the sheet, you do get like only 4 of these. And I think that's just way too less, guys. I think these are some great emojis. So I wish you would come out with way more of those. And then for the night with my best friend, I used a little vanilla sticker from Papershire, which I think also matched the spread perfectly because of the pink. And in that evening, we actually watched Someone Great, which is a movie on Netflix. And I'm using a Olive & Co sticker for that with the popcorn, which I always love using for watching a movie. But we did watch the movie Someone Great, and it was actually the second time that I watched this movie. And it is a movie from Netflix, I think. And I think it's on there for quite a while. And I think it's a really, really good movie, guys. I wouldn't recommend it if you just went out for a breakup, because it was the first time when I watched this when I, was dealing with a breakup situation. And it did make me cry a little bit because it is about a breakup, but it's also about a really good friendship with three girls. And I do think that is a really hilarious film, guys. If you've not watched it, I would definitely recommend it. I think it's a great movie, but if you are dealing with a breakup, don't watch it because then it would be quite sad for you. So on Wednesday, I had to go back to work again, and I did mark that I went on a bike again because, my bike ride always take ages. And actually, it is super annoying because the normal road that I always take when I'm going on a bike, everything is just under construction, and I had to go around everything, and it took me actually so long for me to get to work. Like most of the times it takes me like 45 minutes, and I remember that this day it took me 1 hour, and I was super annoyed. Luckily I went out of the house a little bit earlier, but it took me forever. And the constructions are going to take, I think, until November or December, which is super annoying because now I have to cycle like for 1 hour instead of 45 minutes. But yeah, I mean, it's good for the body, right? So I did work another half of the day, and then I had a talk with my boss because they were actually going on a vacation, so we just had to talk things through. And there I used a little coffee doodle from the Leopard collection from my shop. And then when I came home that day, I did call with my parents. We are still, every time when they leave, like, they just always check up on me every day. And sometimes we call, or sometimes we just text a lot with each other. So I just had a call with my parents and used another olive sticker for that. And it did rain a lot that day. So I was completely soaked when I went home with the bike, which was really annoying. But when I'm going home, it isn't that bad. But if I have to leave for work and my day still has to begin and I'm completely soaked, like, that is where it's getting annoying, I think. So when I came home, I did actually took a bath, and I used a fox and cactus sticker for that. And then I did had an early night because I was really tired, and I used another olive sticker from the Leopard collection again. So that was my Wednesday. And then on Thursday, the first thing that I marked is that I had a lazy morning, and I used another sticker from the Leopard collection, which is Olive in a leopard onesie, which I think is adorable. And I did have more of a lazy morning because on Thursdays I always start at 12. So therefore I was able to take it a little bit slow that morning. And I did also worked on the shop a little more. And I used another olive from the Leopard collection again. And then before I went to work, I did watch some more Lucifer. Because yes, guys, I was obsessed. And who can blame me? Because it was an amazing show. And I'm really sad that I'm done with it right now, but I'm going to talk about that a little bit more next week because that was the week that I actually finished it. So after that morning, I did have to go to work again. And I do have to say that that's just not my favorite. I am definitely more of a morning person, I would say. So going to work at like 12 is just not my fave. But yeah, I have to do it. So that is just the way I have to do it, unfortunately. So I went on a bike again that morning. Then I worked another half of the day. I think I had to work from like 2 till 9. And then I ordered some takeout because, the girl doesn't like to cook. So I used another olive sticker for that, which I love to use if I ever order a takeout. If I'm at work and I order a takeout, I most of the times order some noodles. Which isn't the unhealthiest, but I mean, it's not also the healthiest. But that sticker is actually perfect for me when I place an order from the noodle shop. I don't know how you call that, the noodle shop. That's definitely not correct. But yeah, that was my Thursday, guys. And then on Friday, it was payday. So that was something really good that happened this week. So I used a olive sticker for that. And then I had to clean the house. I'm not really a messy person, but yeah, obviously you do have to clean every now and then. So I did had to vacuum the house a little bit because I was actually downstairs a lot because I was all by myself. So I cleaned the house, and that is actually a sticker from Once More with Love. And then I actually took a nap later that day. So I used another olive sticker from the Leopard collection. And then later that evening, I did have to do some laundry because I am all by myself. Most of the times, my mom does all the laundry. I help every now and then, but yeah, she does the laundry the most in the house. But yeah, I was obviously by myself, so I had to do it myself, which I don't hate. I actually don't hate doing laundry. I think out of everything that you have to do in the house, in householding, I think laundry is actually my favorite. I would definitely prefer to do the laundry than do the cooking. And I think I really have to find myself a man that is a good cook. Yeah, that would be the best for me, I think. Like, honey, I'm happy to do all your laundry. Just cook me like a nice meal. I will clean the house. I will do the laundry. I will do everything. I just need a good cook. That is all. But the best obviously would be if I learn to cook myself. Let's focus on that a little bit more. That's better, right? So I did do the laundry, and then I used a doodle for my shop. And obviously I had to watch some more Lucifer that day, so I used a Coffee Monsters & Co. sticker for that. And later in that evening, I actually had my driving lesson. And guys, my exam is almost there, and it is really not going well. So I'm actually not thinking about even passing the exam, but I do want to stay positive. But I'm just going to be realistic, and I'm not really sure if I'm going to pass it, but we will see. I'm going to do my best. I'm really going to do my best. So when I'm filming this voiceover, I have exactly 1 more week and I have 2 more lessons. So we are going to see. Okay, so on Saturday I did have to work again. So I did mark that I went on a bike, and I did mark that I worked half of the day again. And then actually that day I had to run some errands. So I did use a little vanilla sticker for that. And I do have to say that I quite like these vanilla stickers from Papershire. They are actually pretty pink, but I do really like them. And then later that day, I did have another call with my parents again, and they did had really fun on their little vacation, their trip away, but it did actually rain a lot. So that wasn't really nice, obviously, because that's not what vacation is all about. But I mean, they did had a lot of fun. So that is really important. And then I did do my nails again that day. So I used another Coffee Monsters & Co. And also the sticker that I used for the calling my parents is also from the Coffee Monsters & Co. And then surprise, surprise, I obviously watched some more Lucifer, because what's new in my life? Nothing. And then on Sunday, I did went to the gym again that morning, which who goes to the gym on Sunday? Like that is absolutely ridiculous, because Sunday is my favorite day of the whole week. And that is not a day for me that I need to work out. But I think it was the only day that was actually possible for me to work out. So therefore I did went on Sundays or on Sunday. And I also used another Olive & Co. sticker for that. And that is also one of the newest releases. And over here she's doing like the heavy lifting, which that is definitely my face when I do all the deadlifts. Because as I told you, I do work out with a trainer, and he makes me do the heaviest deadlifts ever. So that is exactly the face that I make every time that I have to do those deadlifts. And then later that day, I did worked a lot more on the shop. So I used another olive sticker for that. And then I did some groceries. I used another Harriet Wright design sticker for that. And then later that evening, my best friend came over, Ify, and we just had a fun night together. And we did watch a lot of New Girl. And you guys probably know, if you've watched my Plan With Me's before, New Girl is my favorite TV show in the whole wide world. And I think I've watched every episode about 7 times. But I have never finished watching New Girl. I have not watched I think the last 2 episodes of New Girl, and this is where I'm the strangest person in the whole world. But I just don't want to finish it, guys. I just don't want to finish it. And I mean, New Girl has a lot of memories for me, and I just don't want to close that chapter. So me and my best friend actually decided to start on season 7, and we are gonna finish it together, because I don't want to finish it alone, because it means the world to me, New Girl, which sounds strange, I know, guys. But if you've never watched this, please do. I think it's a great, great, great show, and it cracks me up every time. So next week I actually have a sale going on in my shop. So definitely check out my Instagram if you would maybe like to place an order, because we do have some discount next week. But yeah, guys, that was this spread. And thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one.